Hello and welcome to Shelter Mode, the premier YouTube channel for shipping container living. Today we bring to you a design video of a luxurious two-story, three-bedroom shipping container house designed using three 40-foot shipping containers and a single 20-footer to create 1,120 plus square feet of habitable space. Stay tuned to find out more. Design concept. This design uses three 40-foot high cube shipping container modules on the top story and a single 20-footer on the ground floor level. This creates a total of 1,120 square feet of shipping container living. The containers are placed parallel to each other lengthwise to form an efficient three-bedroom house elevated one story up, resting on a 20-footer on the ground floor level on one end and two steel structural supports on the opposite end. A separate staircase module is attached on the outside 2 levels to provide vertical circulation. Design brief. This gorgeous two-story luxurious family home innovatively accommodates the following salient features. On the front elevation, there is an entry into a 2-car garage occupying the empty space cantilevered under the 3 shipping containers above. The 20-foot shipping container on the ground floor level serves 2 purposes. One, it accommodates the main entrance lobby to the house and a small store on the extreme end. The staircase leads you to the first floor level where you land in an open plan living space. The open plan living space is generous enough to accommodate a cozy lounge area facing the full height sliding glass windows and doors. We have an intimate dining space that can seat up to 6 depending on your configuration. We have a single-wall kitchen with adequate overhead and under-the-counter cabinet storage. Next to the kitchen is a small laundry space. On the extreme end of the entrance, we have the most private area of the house, comprising a common bathroom shared between 2 bedrooms. We also have a master bedroom ensuite with a walk-in closet on the extreme end of the house. Foundation design. The 20-foot shipping container on the ground floor level sits on a 250mm reinforced concrete raft foundation. The other 3 40-foot shipping containers are elevated 1 story up, resting on the 20-foot container on one end and 2 steel structural supports on the opposite end. You are encouraged to observe good construction practices, especially on the amount of steel and the size of steel stanchions you need for the steel structural support as indicated. If you want to play safe, or if you are the cautious type, then instead of a 20-foot shipping container on the ground floor level, you can comfortably use a 40-foot shipping container to give you more anchorage space. Feel free to check out our top 5 foundation types that you can use in any shipping container home or building for more understanding, structure, and modifications. In this particular design, there are a few structural engineering feats that you are encouraged to observe if this is the kind of house that you'd want to put up. 1. The 3 shipping containers on the first floor level are basically cantilevered, and therefore they will need a lot of reinforcement and a lot of structural engineering to calculate the load-bearing capacities and adequate support system to hold the 3 massive shipping containers. You are encouraged to consult a structural engineer to get the correct calculations of the load-bearing capacities of each member involved. However, the 3 shipping containers are modified in a way to accommodate an open plan living space and a spacious master bedroom at the extreme ends. Those spaces have the internal container walls cut out and removed, and therefore they would need additional reinforcement using steel sections. The original container cargo doors have been retained on the front elevation to create amazing Juliet balconies enclosed in a major balcony space fronting the main house. Interior design. Fitting furniture in a shipping container home, as usual, by now you should be able to tell, can be a challenge since most standard furniture hasn't been designed for such small spaces. You are therefore encouraged to use custom designed furniture whenever possible, or use multifunctional transformative furniture that will effortlessly allow some of the spaces to perform more than one function. For example, you can use a sofa bed which can be transformed into a bed space at night to accommodate more sleeping space, or use it as a seat or a lounge space during the day. Provide ample daylighting and use light-colored interior finishes, especially the wall and the ceiling finish should be light enough to reflect a lot of light so that it makes the space look more spacious and also appear brighter, helping you to eliminate the claustrophobic feel of living in a shipping container box. Insulation and temperature control is also an important aspect of shipping container living. You need to use a good insulation material to make the indoor temperature of your shipping container house habitable. If you live in the tropical climate, you need to keep away heat from your shipping container house as much as possible. If you live in the cold climate areas, you are encouraged to use an insulation material that has got good R values to maintain heat and temperature of your indoor space. At the same time, it should have a good moisture barrier to prevent any condensation from occurring. Closed cell spray foam insulation is a good material to use for cold climates. On the exterior design and outdoor living, we provided adequate outdoor living space on the first floor level by the series of Juliet balconies fronting the open plan living space. On the ground floor level, we have a good entrance canopy that is used to accommodate a carport or can be used for other family functions like dinner parties or a barbecue in the evening. And when it's not in use, then it can serve as a carport, or you can enclose it to form a garage depending on the climate or the weather of where you intend to build. We also have an additional outdoor sitting space at the rear part, which can also be converted into maybe an outdoor shower depending on what you prefer. On the exterior design and finishes, we've used a bold exterior cladding in red on the first floor level to basically bring out and emphasize the 3 modules of the shipping containers that have been elevated on stilts to create a floating feel of the house. We also have the original container corrugated walls exposed on the lower level 20-foot shipping container to bring out the industrial nature and the industrial vibe of the design. Otherwise, feel free to explore any other material that you prefer to use for your exterior finishes. We hope you like this amazing design, and if you have any questions or clarifications concerning this design, feel free to send us a message or get through to us using info@sheltermode.com. You are encouraged to subscribe for these and more amazing weekly videos on shipping container living. And if you like this video, as usual, give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.